Easter, the time when some people celebrate the revival of Jesus Christ, while some people gather to eat enough oversized chocolate eggs to develop an extreme hatred for the stuff that could last for several months. Let me just say, like Christmas, I'm thankful it's only once a year. I could not handle that shit more than once per annum. Today's topic is related to Fife in a way. At the same time, it has as much to do with Fife as Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa does. It's Easter 2002, and not only do I receive the usual chocolate eggs and unhealthy extras, but I also receive something of a surprise. Bugs Bunny's Easter Funnies, released by Warner Brothers in 1977, but not actually released onto video until 1996. I'm a massive fan of Looney Tunes, and yet it took me 6 years to get this. That makes as much sense as the Easter Bunny laying eggs.
How do you get crucifixion, resurrection, and then chocolate bunnies, colored eggs? How do you do that one? Even kids are going,
Rabbits don't lay eggs. What is this?
My thoughts exactly. So let's have a look at this one. And let it be known, I hate having to retrieve videos from the back. I have two levels here, top or bottom. It is a pain to retrieve something from the back. I don't care if it's Thomas and Friends, or Singing Kettle, or something Disney related. It is a pain in the almighty ass. Still, it beats storing them in cardboard boxes. So let's check out Easter Funnies for the first time in about a decade. So the Easter Bunny is sick this year. He doesn't look sick at all, he just looks like a lazy asshole. But let's go with it. He phones Granny about finding a replacement. Apparently retirement was just not enough for her. She now works for the Easter Bunny. And of course, she recommends Bugs Bunny because Daffy Duck as an Easter Bunny won't work. He tries several times to prove otherwise to Granny, but the stupid duck can't take a hint. Unfortunately, Bugs is contractually obliged to finish his cartoons before taking another role. Oh great, it's a compilation movie like the rest of them. How long is this? 48 minutes. Super! That's just what we need. A compilation movie that's less than an hour long. Fortunately, Bugs is an upstanding fella, so he offers to introduce Granny to a few of his colleagues, including Pepe Le Pew, Foghorn Leghorn, and Sylvester and Tweety. The same Tweety Granny has owned since 1947, mind you. And of course, Sylvester will be perfect as an Easter Bunny. There's just the minor problem that he's a cat, and every single person in the universe would laugh at him for playing a fucking rabbit. Good lord, this video is stupid. So in this very short quote-unquote movie, we have Nighty Night Bugs, Hillbilly Hare, Bully for Bugs, Tweety's Circus, Birds Anonymous, For Sentimental Reasons, Rabbit of Seville, Little Boy Boo, Robin Hood Daffy, and Sahara Hare. Unlike Christmas Looney Tunes and a number of the movies, these cartoons are not complete. So by the time my 24-year-old self made it to the third cartoon, Bully for Bugs, I started wondering what the point of the video was. Instead of actually coming up with something original, they just piled together a few minutes of several cartoons, and the segments actually relating to Easter are sandwiched in between and usually last 60 seconds at most. Honestly, this could have been about anything. None of the cartoons actually relate to Easter. This could have been about casting for the Headless Horseman in a Halloween movie, and they would not have needed to drop any cartoons. Hell, half the time they don't even have a decent transition. 1 second, Sylvester is talking to Granny about how well he can play the Easter Bunny, and 5 seconds later, without warning, we're watching the cartoon Birds Anonymous. I am officially surprised. I went into this review preparing to talk about how good this video is, like most Looney Tunes releases are. And now I think this is one of the laziest Easter cash-ins I have ever seen, and pretty much the laziest video I own. I've looked over my entire collection and I struggle to think of a video release as feeble as this. For something that has been labelled as an Easter special, I kind of expect a little bit more. Not a single one of these cartoons have the slightest relation to Easter. I mean, you could cut out the clips of Granny and this could have passed as a regular compilation video like the birthday cartoon collection. I'll have to get to that one at some point. Oh, fuck it. Fast forward. So at the end, Bugs tells Granny that his agent has allowed him to play the Easter Bunny if Granny delays Easter for a week. So all he had to do was ask his agent, "Fuck you, Bugs Bunny!" And to add insult to injury, the Easter Bunny appears. He's actually going to do his job. I knew that asshole wasn't sick. So this experience has been an entire waste. Bugs Bunny's Easter Funnies. It was not funny and had very little to do with Easter. I'd never thought I'd say this about a Looney Tunes release, but I feel ripped off. It's a mediocre and boring cash-in that has little to do with the main subject. You know, after this terrible experience, I need something good. I need the best. The very best. But you know, before that, there's some things I want to talk about.